I don't know about you, but I love being surprised by things. And this year, we were surprised by some releases.
Yeah, we got 6 bourbons that really surprised us and thought that they just kind of blew us out of the water.
Yep, for sure. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to talk about some bourbons that kind of surprised us this year in some real ways, which we love that. Not very often it happens.
Take something out of a box. Keep talking.
Not very often that it happens, that things surprise us, but when it does, and I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
And so we got six.
6, yep.
We got 6 that we're gonna talk through.
Yeah, like how I look at it is, these are 6 bottles. I don't want to say we didn't have expectations for positive or negative, but I didn't know how they were going to turn out whenever I first tried them, mostly because they're either off profile, a finish, or that brand just doesn't have a good track record.
Yeah.
That we prefer if it's either profile or just don't make anything.
Yeah.
Not good. Or came from a state that we didn't really think had made good stuff. So, anyways, though, put down in the comments below if you guys have any surprises that you guys have tried this year, last year, whenever. And make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification. All right, first one. I like talking about this one because I just think they did such a good job. Booker's, I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Yep, the Reserves 2024. First off, I would say we're on a scale from 1 to 10 on Booker's fans. What would you say that we are?
1.
I was gonna say 1. I was gonna say like a 3 or 4. Cause you're like 30th. You haven't had the rye yet, have you?
Those don't count.
It says the name.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
So 4.
See, I think 4. I think 4 is being fair. We typically are not big fans of the standard release. We're typically not fans of the little book.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now.
Is there paint on that, Glenn?
This is my surprise of the year.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't even know what's in that box, but this is my surprise of the year.
I think it is, and I'll be honest with you guys. I think this is going to contend for a top 10 whiskey of the year.
Oh gosh,
and
it's so good.
I have a few bottles I wish I would have gotten backups of. 2 of them are in this box over here, I think. Yep, 2.
I wish I would have gotten this one.
I wish I would have too. And it came and went.
Yeah.
It came and went. You can still find the little book around here occasionally, but you can't find this. And this is way better than little book. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. We will climb that hill, stand on that hill, and yell it as much as we can that the Reserve is way better than the other one.
I agree. Next one, Larceny Barrel Proof Batch B.
Yeah.
We could throw a Batch C in here because I think you prefer the Batch C over B.
I would just say Larceny Barrel Proof in general.
Yeah. Even though I didn't try this year's A. I don't think I tried this year's A.
B and C are sitting around us. Like
yes.
you can find them around us.
Well, I think typically you can find them.
Yeah.
We just never ever wanted to really do a review until this year. So we finally got around to doing it.
Well,
we were pleasantly surprised.
I think it will be an annual review for us.
I agree. I think what they're doing is producing a very, very solid product. I'm telling you guys, I'm not a big fan of like their standard Larceny over the years. And I have a terrible
the small batch and stuff.
One of the worst bottles I own is a Larceny store pick from Total Wine. It's awful. I think like the name of it's like Christmas cookie or cinnamon cookie, and it tastes like Fireball. Yeah, not what I really was wanting whenever I picked that up.
No,
by the way.
I wouldn't want it either.
Next one, the old Barstown Amroot.
Yeah. Or Amroot.
Yeah. Did not know what to expect with this. I knew they had really good, I want to say whiskey and bourbon, but rye. I think there's rye in it. Yeah. Rye and bourbon, because whenever you're getting stuff that's, 9-year-old Indiana rye and then 14-year-old bourbon that's going in this, I knew there was good stuff in it,
Yeah.
but then it's finished in this Indian whiskey barrels.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to expect. And I like it. I look, I'm not going to say it's like an everyday drinker, but I've let a couple people try it and they're like, that's surprisingly not
I
bad
don't
at
know
all.
that it should be an everyday drinker because this is one of their collabs that, like, this is a $160 bottle.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
I don't know that you would want it to be like, you want this to last for a while.
Oh, sure.
So,
Sure.
and I think it's special. It's an off enough profile to where you're not going to want to drink it all the time, but it's good when you do drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I was surprised. I had this and then the 117 Scotch.
This is good when you drink it too.
I know. That's what I wanted to know. It's amazing. I come over to your house and you're still drinking all my whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
But I was debating between this and the 117 Scotch finish, and I think I just like this one better than the Scotch finish. Like, whenever it comes to that, like, I just, again, didn't have very high expectations. It was very surprised how much I enjoyed it.
That was good.
And everybody who I know who I've let try it have all said the same thing, like, very surprised about it.
Yeah.
Next one. This is still Austin. This is the Blue Corn Whiskey Bottle and Bond. I'm going to tell you guys. 2 things that before this year that if you would have told me I would have enjoyed, which is something that's finished in blue corn, or not finished, but something that's made with blue corn, and then something from Texas, I kind of would have thought that was crazy. But I really enjoyed this. And considering that the only other blue corn whiskey I tried was another Texas distillery, and I absolutely hated that bottle. And then whenever I tried this, I loved it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the truth. Still Austin is making good whiskey.
Yeah, they're making great whiskey.
They're making great whiskey.
Also, did you see what they're doing? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Like, I'm just in general saying the blue corn, you could have put several of their whiskeys.
Oh, I agree.
Rye, whatever you want to put up here, and I'd been surprised by it all.
Yeah. Did you see the cool thing they did over the weekend?
Uh-uh.
So Kentucky played Texas.
Yeah.
Down there, which, sure, they lost. I'm not too upset by that.
No.
But
they
if we would have known to throw the ball in the first half.
Well, if you put the
we
right
would have
person,
maybe kept it
you put the right quarterback
still would have
in.
lost.
You put the right quarterback in.
But what they did was, if you brought a unlabeled Kentucky bourbon bottle down there for $1, they would have filled it up with their own Texas whiskey.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Still Austin did that?
Still Austin did it.
Hey,
I wish I would have known. I would have promoted it.
Heck,
I would
we
have done because I think it's just such a brilliant idea.
Honestly, there were a lot of Kentucky fans that made the trip.
Well, they sold out. Apparently, they sold out of doing that. But here's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm a Kentucky distillery, and it doesn't matter if people are coming to Louisville or if people are coming from wherever.
Yeah.
I would tell people, bring your Tennessee bottle, bring your New York bottle, bring your Texas bottle, whatever, and I'll fill it up for free, or like for $1 or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So, because I think that is just such a cool idea.
Listen, love Still Austin, love everything they're doing.
Yeah. All right, next one. This is the Old Route 8. So, I hadn't tried this. I hadn't tried a lot of the stuff coming out of Augusta Distillery.
Yeah.
Until this year. And I take it back. I think I tried the very first stuff I think I had was not pour in the barn or whiskey in the barn from this year, but I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, Pours in the Park.
Pours in the Park. But I really got into trying some more of their stuff this year, and then I bought this bottle, and I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I'm very confident in saying it's Barton. And for somebody who typically doesn't love a lot of Barton source stuff, I actually really enjoy it. And I know this one's a little bit proofy, but I've had their low proof one of this too. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I think that yes, I've been surprised by this one too.
And I think whenever we did our cask strength blind, didn't it finish like 7th for us or something?
It was in the upper. It was
7th
up in
or 6th. Yeah. Like we had like an upper tier and a lower tier of the blind, and it was in the upper tier. It just made the upper tier.
Yeah, it was in the upper tier.
So, and last one.
It's gonna be something. Oh gosh.
So we talked about this. We didn't know how this year's Parker's was going to be. So, of course, he's getting a Glen for this one.
I mean,
this is
when in Rome, that's what they say.
This is a 14-year-old malt whiskey finished in reconstructed cognac barrels, and
whatever they reconstructed,
it's awesome.
It's
awesome.
It's awesome.
And I debated about putting this one on here or the old Fitz.
And we were like seriously contemplating, like, do we really? Like, do we get this?
Well, the goal was to try to get one to review for the channel.
Yeah.
But
that was the only reason, like, neither one of us were like, oh, this is going to be awesome.
I was super excited whenever I thought it was all like the same mash bill as the Exceptional series, but apparently it's not the same. So I was like, I'm not a big cognac finish guy. So, but man, after trying this, I think it's really good. It's not everybody's jam. No. I understand that. But honestly,
you do get the maltiness to it.
You do. You have to like malt a little bit. But I think this is just excellent. And it's very off profile. It's very different than what most things you'll have.
Yeah.
And you know how it goes with Parker's. Like, you get one that's like, good, great. And we're kind of ready for that.
We were in the
mode. And we got a really good one.
Yeah.
So
now again, it's not for everybody, because if you don't like malt, you're gonna drink this and go, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
But if you like malt, you don't love malt, I think you still gonna like this.
Yeah.
I think it was surprising, but
I agree. And I'm sad that I haven't gotten another one of these. I've tried a couple times at Buffalo Trace at Heaven Hill.
Yeah, if you tried at Buffalo Trace, you're definitely not gonna find it.
I walked in that. But yeah, I've tried it as Heaven, and I think they're probably done. I haven't seen them drop.
I haven't seen them drop them in a while. They're still dropping the William Heaven Hills.
They are.
Yeah,
they're still dropping those.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that is our list.
Yeah.
So let us know
what surprised you this year.
Exactly.
For sure. What has surprised you? Let us know what that is. And until next time,
we'll see you.
We'll see you.